What's going on, guys? We are back. With some more College Football 26. And we'll be playing the playoff games. This time we'll be playing Tulane. And I'll be Ole Miss. But this game I can see being a little bit of an upset.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return.
Which it's kind of funny that both teams are losing their coach.
Hey Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
I think this is probably the second best game. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do without Lane Kiffin. It's going to be interesting to see what Ole Miss can do without Lane Kiffin.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an
Yeah, I want to get
that's sacks. This time they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking deep down the left side.
Broken up.
They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
But yeah, Trinidad Chambers is going to be an interesting quarterback, especially if he enters the portal.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Rebels offense gets their first crack now. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
I mean, yeah, Tulane's a solid
Getting
team.
set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
But they're not as good as
This is
Ole
called
Miss.
settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down
Yeah.
from there.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those
Without Lane Kiffin, like I said
And it's
earlier.
starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Nothing. Nothing was there.
Behind the line of scrimmage, they've got him for a 3-yard loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Bootleg looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket.
And Trinidad's going to take off, and he's going to be in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Which, if I was Ole Miss, I'd be a bit concerned with the fact that Chambers was not like, yes, I'm 1,000% staying.
18, that's good coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were
They kind of
He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain.
like it's like, is he gonna stay?
See, that's how you limit what an offense
Is he gonna leave? Because I know he has one more year. I think he has one more year. I heard.
line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
But I'm not a fan of who they hired as their head next coach. I felt like it was rushed. Like not even giving him like the interim tag. I felt like that was. I feel like that was not good.
But there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
The fact that they just gave him the head coaching job
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Well, a serious challenge for this
without even like doing. Which I mean, to be fair to them, it is a lengthy. It is deep in the process, and Kiffin did screw them over. Like he screwed them over big time. Like I'd rather have him just leave like week 10, and then you can be like, hey, we're in the market for a coach, and then you can be in the market for a John Summerall. I guess you get Brian Kelly, which would be funny.
Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown run. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
But obviously, they hired LSU's interim. I know that.
And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Honestly, I hope the LSU coach does good. Or I hope he does well.
And then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red
I hope he does a good job.
17.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble.
Nothing necessarily great.
Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that one.
And that's me another touchdown
I think we're starting to kind of see a
for
theme
Trinidad.
today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Johnson.
But yeah, who knows?
It'll be tackled.
Maybe it works out for the best, though.
That's a good job by the coverage team.
Maybe it really works out. I mean, when Brian Kelly left Notre Dame, in my opinion, that's the key difference.
Here's a throw.
Notre Dame got it right.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. That completion makes it second and
I don't think Ole Miss did.
gonna run it. It's Mobley. And the defense able to hold him there to a
The
short
key is you have to get the next one right. If you can get the next one right, then you're set yourself up for success. If you fuck this up and let Lane Kiffin destroy you, he's gonna destroy you. Anyway, I wish them the best of luck. I don't really have any beef towards Ole Miss.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Which I know as an LSU fan, wild, but I don't have any
And
beef
the
with
Rebels
Ole Miss.
offense is back out on the field.
I mean, they're not Alabama. They're not.
Last time out, trying to do the same thing.
They're not.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And the sophomore able to
They're not Florida. They're not any team.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the
Damn, this is my best running performance with a quarterback. 'Cause, yeah, I've had some decent ones.
and Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. They jumped out to an early lead.
Obviously, in the last video, I had Marcel Reed, which that was fun using him with his legs. Go watch that video. Link it'll be the last video I posted before this one. So.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive.
And, yeah, I think another interesting one is Tulane's coach leaving. Which, I mean, I guess was inevitable.
Here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boom. A strike from Trinidad.
Throw, an easy read, and an easy...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this.
I think,
play.
yeah, he dragged that second foot. Touchdown. But yeah, it's... What?
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Now comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
But, yeah, Tulane obviously losing their coach. That sucks for them.
Last time was a quick 3 and out.
But we'll see how the new guy does there.
Looking for a gap. It's Turner.
Honestly, wish him the best of luck.
Here he goes.
As long as he's not playing Army,
Solid game.
I don't mind him.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Or Navy, I don't mind. I don't mind Tulane.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Yeah.
How about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this 1st down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line.
Should they have let...
just enough space to pick up the 1st down and a new set of downs.
The pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game.
Some are all going to Florida.
Pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a
It's
better
gonna be
job of protecting.
interesting to see how he does.
The coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this
He
quarterback
does
a
that.
chance.
I mean, there are similarities between him and Billy Napier.
3rd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Like, if you don't act like there's not, then you're crazy.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
Both are coming from, but I think they're convenient difference. They're coincidence
Here we go,
differences.
4th down. They'll try to run for it. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might.
I don't think he was there.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Miss is one of the teams in the playoff that just has more quality than their opponent, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
I mean, good for Tulane to get here, but the second half will focus on the game.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now.
I'm talking about the teams and their outlook in the future.
Now the 11th play in this long drive. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that did
good play, Colin.
Touchdown, Green Wave.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback looking to scramble. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. The Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. Cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Escapes the pocket. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the
100 rushing yards in the first half.
Stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10.
Them Rams.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Diggs. That's what I love about
Also, the way I view... Well, last thing I'll say on Lane Kiffin. The way I view the two schools is...
Looking deep downfield to the left. Inside the red zone and still running. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Launching one to the end zone.
Shit.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop for no gain, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football.
Okay, here we go. Second half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Big throw caught on the left side. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He grabs it inside the 20.
Boom!
Down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. This one is
Dropped.
right in the back corner of the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Oh, they've got him. A sack on a 4th and goal stop.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on down.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he cannot make the catch over the middle on the crossing route. He's going to bring up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The receiver grabs it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. A powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try, and they get something going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push.
I'm making a lot of stupid mistakes this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
I'd imagine if the score is like this, then there'd be some FU lane given the chance.
To produce a positive drive here. The ball is hauled in. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The DB's right near the 9 now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
First down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Reed.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this
Nothing
defense.
takes the fourth.
It's Ole Miss on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Yeah, I remember against LSU, they were getting pressure with just 3, so their D-line is at least decent.
Will set up on first and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking for some space. It's Mobley. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot.
Got it.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I guess I'm just tired.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from 27. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Rebels begin a new series here, first and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the first and still going. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up with the first down at the 41. And the Rebels are on the move here. And the quarterback keeps it here.
Shit.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
But yeah, the funny thing is I did see John Summerall invited Lane Kiffin to watch the game.
Trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down.
Take the points.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Got it.
He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Reed.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle, but 1st down.
Yeah, they need a lot to go right for them to come back in this game.
After that completion.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Looks to the left, and it's complete.
But yeah, that was not worth it.
Much of a gain on that completion.
Because I can take the 2-minute. They can get one more snap off. They can get one more snap off.
The most important thing is
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Reed. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Green wave.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
That's probably going to do it.
And it's a kneel down.
Anyway, that's going to do it. This video. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good one. And bye.